Hey everybody, it's RLCLONED. Welcome back to episode 3 of Fire Emblem Blazing Sword. So, let's get started on chapter 2, Sword of Spirits. A small altar lies on the outskirts of Bulgar. This ancient temple, sacred to the people of Sake, has long been known for its powerful bond to the world of spirits. Before starting their journey, our travelers come here to pray for their well-being. At this altar, Lynn's hand is directed to a grand inheritance. Here we go. RLCLONED, hold a moment, and allow me a short detour. There's a sacred sword enshrined in an altar east of here. The people of Sake go there to pray for safety at the onset of a long journey. Oh, how quaint! The teachings of Emblem have the most followers in Elite. It is nice to see that here at least the ancient customs are still observed.
Old man, stay where you are, and hold your tongue. Threaten me as you will, but I'll not give up the Mani-Katti. The Mani-Katti is a sacred blade under divine protection. It cannot be removed from its place of rest. You're a fool, old man. What good's a sword if you don't use it? Use it? In combat? Sacrilege! Sacrilege? I am Glass. The gods fear my name. My sword plays peerless. And if I want this sword, then this sword I shall have. Now get out of my way! Oof. This is it. It's more magnificent than I'd imagined. This sword was made for a swordsman of my skill. What's this? I can't draw the sword from its scabbard. The spirits of the blade have judged you. You have been found wanting. They have rejected you. What? Listen, you see now, old fool. If you value your own life, you'll get out of my sight. Curses, miserable spirits. I care nothing for you. I'll tear this altar down stone by stone.
I beg your pardon, milady. Are you headed east to the altar?
Yes, we are indeed.
Then you must hurry and help the priest there. I saw a band of local ruffians heading there not long ago. They seemed intent on stealing the altar's sacred sword.
The Mani-Katti. They're going to steal it? I cannot allow this to happen.
You look like a virtuous group. Please help him.
Lindis, what are you planning? If you hope to go to the priest's aid, you'll need to prepare. You're right. Say, RLCLONED, there are some homes to the south of us. Perhaps we should go there and question the residents. Alright, so no new characters joining in this chapter, so not a lot to go over. But basically, the purpose of this level pretty much is to demonstrate, hey, you can visit houses and learn information from them. But we don't need the house information, it's pretty self-explanatory. I'll just say what the houses say. Basically, one of them says, there's a wall here that you can break and if you attack it with your weapon. I'm not sure that you say, but I'm pretty sure they don't actually matter. So this guy here is a sword user, so this will be the first time a lance will come in useful. We got mountains here. Now mountains are kind of interesting, because foot soldiers can walk through these, but cavaliers that are on horses cannot walk through these. So for example, this character, because he's a foot soldier, can actually go through these, and Link can go through these to combat him. But Saiyan and Kent cannot go into these mountains. So they're going to have to get in here by breaking down this door. So now that that's all out of the way, let's just go into this chapter. Actually, wait a second. Before we get into this chapter, I do want these videos to have some length, and this is going to be a very short chapter because there will be no other explanations. So I'm going to explain to you this menu here. So whenever you hit A on one of your characters that is already moved its turn, or just on an empty space, you click A, you get unit, status, option, suspend, and end. End, as you've seen in my previous videos, is how you can end a turn. If you want to end a turn early and you don't want to move the rest of your units, you can just hit end instead of having to click wait on all of your other units. So that's what that is. Unit is interesting. Let's see all of your units so far. So we only have these 3 at the moment. We will get a lot more later on. Shows level, experience, HP, and then their maximum HP. All their stats, their affinities. So we got already 2 wind affinities, which very nice. Shows you their attack, hit, avoid. It's all cool. And then movement, constitution, and aid. And also weapon rankings. And then over here is support, which we're going to get into not in even Lynn's mode. So we're going to wait a while to cover this. Anyways, let's start off by sending Sane over... Wait, oh, I didn't explain the other things. Derp. So next one is status. Status basically is your all-around showing everything here. So whenever you highlight player, it shows you the leader of the player's group, which is normally the main lord of the story, their level, and HP, whatever. And then for enemy, it'll see the enemy leader, their level, and their HP. And then left can see the objectives, seize the throne, how many turns you've been so far, and how much money you currently have, and play time in the bottom. I'm playing for 47 minutes. A lot more than I thought. But yeah, so there you go. That's pretty much it for that. Then options is something that I actually need to change, and I completely forgot to. So you got animation without backgrounds, which is we've seen so far. But now if we have animations with backgrounds, which I much prefer, then the battles will look a lot more fun. I like having game speed on fast, because that way the units actually move quickly to their destination. Text speed, obviously I want fast. I don't want it to be auto scroll because I want to actually be able to read it. Terrain, I want that. Unit, yeah, I like that. Yeah, this is good. Oh yeah, I didn't explain these. Terrain, so basically show, is do you want to see when you scroll over a piece of terrain what stats it'll give you. Unit is basically the menu that you get on when you click on a unit. Combat, this changes how the combat menu looks. Like when you go to attack an enemy, you know, it's like mount, crit, hit, and hit crit. So it'll show you different things for detail. If you go and show objective and you turn that to off, then all of a sudden you're gonna have less obscurity on the bottom left. Basically, that's what terrain does too. Because now you're not going to see what the objective is just by looking. Subtitle help. Yeah, I don't know. I've just never bothered with this. I'm not really sure what it is, but oh, subtitles. That would make sense. Subtitles. Auto cursor. So when it's on, every time that the enemy's turns over, it'll go right back to the main hero. So in this case, Lynn. Turn that off, then whenever your cursor is on last, that's where it'll be. So if you're planning on hitting N several times, for example, to build up supports, which you'll find out later on, then it might be useful to turn it off. But for now, I'm going to keep it on because it's just handy to have it start online. Auto end turns is interesting. So it's basically how I have it right now, where once all of your units have finished moving, then it'll be smart enough to know you can't actually do anything else that turn, so just make it the enemy's turn, have them go. That's what happens if it's on. If it's off, you have to manually go into the menu, hit end, and then that's the end of the turn. So music and sound effects, pretty self-explanatory. And then window color. Yay. I like blue because it's basically the Fire Emblem thing. And is that it? Oh yeah, suspend. This is Anna. She's a recurring character in the series, mainly used for menu help, but she does make cameos in different games, and she's a playable character in Fire Emblem Awakening. We will be seeing more of her besides just the suspend. So whenever you hit quit, it'll save where you are right now, but you should go back to the menu screen. So that's all it really does. Kind of useless because the game autosaves anyway, so if you just reset the game, then you'd be back where you are anyways. And that's spend, and then that's it. That's the entire menu. Anyways, let's just go at it, have some fun, not even check the villages because we don't need to. And you know what, Kent, you can just stay back here because I don't even need you. I'll just throw you over here. Alright, here we go. We might see Sane's, yep, because Sane got so many speed levels up in the past couple chapters. Now he's able to double attack enemies and one-shot everything, which is awesome. That's the thing about Sane, because like he can get pretty insane, if you know what I mean. Yeah, really good unit, and that's why I like picking him. Also, Wind Affinity, as I've already stated. So I'm just gonna head over here, let them attack me, and then I'm gonna have, yeah, I'm gonna have Lynn attack this, so we can get a little bit of damage off of that. And all the enemies should just break their bodies onto Sane. Like, alright, we got this, we got an axe. I'm like, no, I got a sword. Too bad. You can't touch me. I'm invincible. So, I'm pretty sure Kent's gonna be doing more damage to this wall here. Doesn't really matter, but it's good. Just wait here for that bandit to come up, attack me. Perfect. Also, I just really don't want to keep on using the durability on Lynn's Iron Sword, because Iron Swords are nice to have, because you don't get money until a little bit later. So we won't be able to actually buy anything. So now I'm going to back up a little bit. Have Lynn go, attack this. Boom. Now Sane can go and just attack this guy. Yep. Alright, sounds good. Let's see what this guy does. Now, it seems like I'm being a little bit dumb for only training Sane. Well, first of all, I'm not training Kent at all because I'm not going to be using him at all later in the game. Also, let's see what this gives me. Give me something good. Oh, wow. That's great. That's like the best level I could hope for, honestly. Getting that strength, skill, speed, and defense, I think it was. Not sure. That's honestly amazing. And because this Sea's Throne, I can actually just go ahead and attack this guy without having to really care. Let's see. Yeah. So let's go attack Glass. Who do you think you are? What chance do you have against me? Well, considering you're only going to be doing 1 damage to me, pretty nice chance. Just poked you in the shoulder, now you're dead. That's the sound that every dead person makes, pretty much. Alright, and also another reason why I don't love Lynn is Lynn's already a pretty good character, even being only level 2. Well, you're not going to see why until like a little bit, but there's a reason why I'm not training her. She's got a certain ability that is extremely useful, let's say. This is going to be a pretty short video, I feel, because, oh, didn't bother changing. Yep, that's a weapon triangle in action. That Iron Lance is not going to be doing the best it can do. Alright, so right now I could actually go and just seize the throne, but instead what I think I prefer doing is attacking this guy and getting that nice experience points. Right through the brain, and now he's dead. See, this level's just as good as last one. See, honestly, not bad, because Sane does need that skill, so it's pretty good, I'd say. As long as, I would say, as long as you're, for the first 20 levels, as long as your stats are higher than your current level, you should be good. because for every character, all their stats cap out at 20, besides luck, which caps out at 30, I believe. And then you get more stat caps as you promote, but once again, we'll find out about that later. So now that everyone's dead, there's no real reason to continue playing on this map, so let's go and seize the throne.
Ah, your clothing. Are you of the Lorca tribe?
I'm Lynn, the chieftain's daughter. Are you hurt, sir?
Thanks to you, I am unscathed. You have my gratitude.
And the sword? Is it safe?
Yes, I have sealed the sword safely away. Until I remove my spell, the sword cannot be drawn. Now, as a token of my gratitude, I shall allow you to lay hands upon the Manikati. Touch the blade's pattern and pray for a safe journey.
Oh, thank you so much. What? The sword. It's glowing. Ah. It's the power of the spirits.
Lynn, they have locked into your soul and they call out to you.
What does that mean?
You are its rightful owner. You are to wield the Manikati.
No, I can't. I couldn't.
It is the sword's wish. If you require proof, draw it from its sheath.
It came out effortlessly.
I never dared to hope that I might meet the wielder of the Manikati in my life. I am indeed fortunate to see your sword reach your hands.
My sword?
It is time for you to go, Lynn. You face a great many ordeals. Grip this sword and meet your destiny head on.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Got the Manikati.
So, this is the Manikati, a blade with no equal. This is all so unbelievable. Perhaps the most famous sword in all of Sake. In my hand. It's not so strange. In fact, many legends tell similar tales. Special blades all over the land call out to their proper owners. And yet, when I saw you draw that blade, Lindis, I felt something extraordinary. That sword was waiting for you. You were meant to draw it. Stop it. I'm nothing special. Think of it this way. Some weapons feel more comfortable in your hand, right? Well, the Manikati itself feels very comfortable with you. Does this make it any easier for you to accept? It doesn't appear that either of us can use it. It does feel right in my hand. A blade that only I can wield. That seems reasonable enough. I can understand that. Look at it, RLCLONED. This is the Manikati. This is my sword. I must care for it well. Spoiler, it's 45 durability. Oh. Here we go. What? Madeline's daughter is still alive? Yes, Lord Lundgren. The girl is traveling with Kent and Sane. What are your orders if we let them be?
Bah! I've heard that northern burn is full of bandits. She's just a girl. She'll not survive her journey here. I'm more concerned with my older brother. His life must be ended quickly. The poison. There must be no blunders. Yes, my lord. He suspects nothing and continues to drink it. The Marcus's death, due to, no doubt, to sudden illness, is not far off. Soon. Soon Kaelin will be mine.
Dun dun dun. Well, that was our first little Lundgren mini dialogue. And also, the end of this episode. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Chapter 3.